was interesting to see, like, look, in particular, the cover of Libération, the newspaper. They said that Macron appointed himself as prime minister. And it's true that to a certain extent, he reminds you of the president. He's very young. He had a very quick rise through politics, coming into the highest functions at a very young age, as you were saying, 34 years old. But look, he did mention his age in the handover ceremony yesterday, said that his age was a symbol of a movement and a confidence in young people. So we'll have to wait and see, of course. But what we know, and it's very different from the previous prime ministers that Macron had, he's his fourth prime minister, is that the previous one were kind of unknown from the wider public when they were named, a kind of technocratic kind of profile. This is not the case of Gabriel Attal. He's well known from the public. He's very popular. He came top in most popular politician back in December. So he's well known. And he is a great communicator. He's very good. And that's one of the key there for his job, because, of course, we are just ahead of the European elections coming in June, and he will be leading the campaign on that front, where the far right is leading in the polls. Macron's party is about 10 points behind, so he has to try and catch up on that front. So that would be the key challenge for him. There will be no major change in policy, of course. It will be the same line as one of the very early followers of Emmanuel Macron, so we will stick to that line. But we will see, of course, also the team that he forms around him. We will expect the government to be formed over the next couple of days. Some names are expected to remain, like the interior minister. They say security is key, of course, at the time when France is about to host the Olympics this summer, so they don't want too much change on that front. But maybe potentially in the economy ministry, they say Bruno Le Maire could be potentially on his way out. And interesting is that Gabriel Attal was his junior minister to the budget before, and now he has become his boss. So there are some few dynamics here as well that are to look at in all those older barons.
They're under Hollande, so things change around a lot in French politics.
Exactly. So you have to watch. So we have to wait and see. But certainly this is a very daring call by Emmanuel Macron to call Attal. He's popular. Big challenge ahead for him. Still minority in parliament, so he has to gather some support from some MPs that are not part of his party, something that Elisabeth Borne didn't manage to do very well. So that will determine the strengths of Emmanuel Macron's party going forward after the European election as well, the forces in place against the far right.